most interested if Directors has a notification system already done that you don't have to implement by yourself. Can it replace notification system like, let's say, big example, Auto? Will it get me in token?
Basically gives you an access and a refresh token since Directives works with OAuth 2. And from there on, you can just make API calls.
Great. And can you assign any metadata to the token? Let's say ID.
Actually, if you want to do that, I'll place it on the user itself.
Because that's the main feature that I'm interested in. To put some payload on the token.
Well, actually, Directives handles the payload. It's within the box. If you make an API call, it will always say like, hey, it's user, I don't know, Bart or Casper or someone else.
Does Director support permissions on
Yes.
column?
User
Not per table, per column.
Yes.
And with rules. Can you use those permissions and create a rule that has some payload from the token? Let's say I want to see all the posts that I only created by me, by my ID.
Yeah, so that's possible. And then just to show to you, you have filter rules.
Okay, filter rules.
In here you can say like custom user custom rule or something with a timestamp. So basically what that means is we have a test rule right here. You can actually attach Redis cache to it. There are also a few parameters so you can control the cache.
Those Directors has like a query builder, let's say, that you can generate a query or mutation.
They actually use Knex, yes, and this basically takes care of all the database stuff in the backend. So, and they also have migrations and stuff running through this. But for example, if you want to write a custom query through this, it's basically something like Knex, then the table, and then where ID is 1 or just however you want to want it. However, if it's from outside of Directives, I would recommend the SDK. You can also set a few parameters there. So, for example, you can say like search, you can apply filters. And the web shop from the front end. So basically, you can say like Directives items and here the collection name. And on the read menu, for example, and you can fill in whatever you need from this query. Get the user field. So in this case, it's let's just make a new one. From Directives users. So right now we can say like if owner equals to the current user. Right here. And if we just attach my email account to test. So I'll go back to the test I just wrote for you. So right now we have part attach comment NL and password test, the one that I just showed you. So right now it should probably give me a empty array like that. Data with an empty array. So now whenever we go to the test collection, wait, did I not press save? Alright, I think there's some caching going on.
From somewhere, it was also possible to set for example, he can see projects, but I could set somewhere that he can, for example, see only the project name, but can't see the project cost. Just an example.
Yes. So this is. So right here you
So you
can.
go like this.
Yeah.
Right here you can check which fields he could view,
yeah,
yes or no.
That's what you were asking.
Okay.
And now we have 2 records inside of test. And as you can see, I get 1 back because my account is linked to this one. And if we now link those
Yeah, I
two
know how it
again.
works. It's the same like in Hasura.